also programs that are upcoming: Bachelor of Dentistry, Bachelor of Pharmacy, as well as Laboratory Science. So we hope, if all goes well, that we shall mount an MPH program as well, that is Master of Public Health, so that we add value to the existing pandemic of HIV and other health gaps that eat up our society. We want also to recognize Al-Hajj Mutumba, Nsereko Mutumba. Al-Hajj, you are most welcome. He's Hajj Nsereko Mutumba na Rugabukanga, Twakushemererwa Sebo. He comes from that far, all the way from Bukanga, and is the public relations officer of the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council.
Enhancing the health of our community and society at large. So, abazadde abali wano tubasaba nti obubaka mubwongereyo abantu baleete abayizi wano basome obusawo ate nga basomesebwa abakugu. Akasente kayinza okuba kalabika okuba nga ka waggulu nnyo, naye okwawukanako ne universities endala, eno university teyina buyambi bwonna oba olyawo bwa nsimbi bwefuna kuva mu gavumenti. So sente ezo abayizi ze basasula, era university kwesinziira okubawa ensomesa oba okusomesa okw'omutindo ogutagambika. Tuyinza obutakitya nnyo kubanga ala kadiri al-azmi ahli al-azmi tahti al-azail.
Na Waswahili husema mwenye subira hajuti. Mtu akisubiri, akiona kwamba mambo ni magumu, akaamua kuvumilia, akajitahidi, mwisho anafanikiwa, atafaulu. Na kwa hivyo wazazi wenye kutoka mbali, naona hapa kuna wazazi wametoka Mombasa, wengine kutoka Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar na sehemu mbalimbali. Uganda wenyewe wako wengi,
wengine kutoka
Kigali wapo. Alhamdulillah, mumeze mote, asanteni kukuja.
Kigali, Nigeria,
wote. Sasa hawa wazazi kama hawa tunawaomba pia waambie wenzao kwa nafasi kwenye wanaishi, ili tuweze kupata wanafunzi wengine, na pia famili zao pia zifaidike. Hali sio nzuri kulingana na mambo ya malipo. Pesa siku hizi zimekuwa kama pesa, lakini ukitaka kupata kheri itabidi pia utie bidii. Huwezi kupata kitu kizuri bila kujitahidi. Na kwa hivyo tujitahidi, tulipe, tuwaongoze, tuwafundishe, mwisho watafaulu. Au sio? Kabisa. Now, we would like to also mention that the Islamic University in Uganda is having programs that are offered during evening hours. Those who work within town and are busy during day may find time in the afternoon or in the evening between 5 and 10 o'clock and register, enroll for the various programs that are offered during the evening session. For example, at the main campus, such programs are running. Over the weekend, they are there. And at the Kampala campus, we have programs that are offered during weekend, Saturday and Sunday, then evening hours, Monday to Friday, 5 or 4:30 to 9:30, 10 o'clock. Those programs are offered during the day programs as well. But you have convenience during evening hours. So feel free to continue furthering your education because the opportunities are still available.
Our certificate in early childhood education is offered at Iuiu Kampala campus on weekend. Diploma in primary education external is also a weekend program. Diploma in guidance and counseling is a weekend program at Kampala campus. Diploma in early childhood education is also a weekend program.
Yes.
We also have
a Bachelor of Business Studies, Bachelor of Public Administration, and also Procurement and Logistics Management. There are also programs like BSc, Bachelor of Secretary and Administrative Studies.
It's offered day and weekend.
As well. Asante sana kwa hawa wenye kuvumilia.
And Deputy Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, main campus, Islamic University in Uganda. That is Dr. Kakuba Sultan.
MashaAllah.
He's also graduating with a postgraduate diploma in management and teaching at higher education.
That's very good. وأيضا وصول مدير معهد بلال الإسلامي شيخ سفيان خالد مقولما. أهلا بك يا أستاذ المدرسين، تشرف بوصولك ونتشرف بوجود الشيخ سفيان خالد والجماعة الذين يرافقونه، كما نتشرف أيضا بوصول الإخوة من الجمعيات التي نتعامل معها، أمثال رابطة العالم الإسلامي، لجنة مسلم أفريقيا. رأينا مدير اللجنة الأخ وليد موجود. أهلا بك يا أستاذ، تشرفنا بوصولك. وكذلك إخواننا من الهيئة الخيرية الإسلامية العالمية تابع الكويت، وأيضا الإخوة من السفارة السودانية وسفارة مصر وسفارة المملكة العربية السعودية. كما نتشرف بوصول عدة المشايخ الكبار الذين بكروا ووصلوا إلى هذا المكان في اليوم الكبير، يوم الجد، يوم الجزاء، يعني جزاء في الدنيا، لأنه واحد لو يتخرج يحصل على شهادة،
شهادة كشف الدرجات،
فهذه شهادة أنه أكمل ونجح وتفوق.
وأن ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى،
فهل جزاء الإحسان
إلا الإحسان.
نعم، فهذا ما نرجوه أن نراه في هذا المكان في هذا الصباح. وكما نشكر ربنا عز وجل الذي أتاح لنا الجو النظيف، الجو المثمر، تبارك وتعالى أن يحفظ لنا الإدارة، وعلى رأسها الدكتور أحمد كويسة ومن يقوم معه في رئاسة الجامعة الإسلامية التي تبلغ عمرها الآن 27 سنة منذ الإنشاء. We welcome Mr. Subu, the regional manager, Crane Bank. Thank you for supporting the university. And Al-Hajj Kafero Ibrahim, retired head teacher, Kasana Vocational Secondary School. Welcome all of you, our respected leaders and friends, our lawyers, our colleagues from various universities. Our eyes may not have landed on you, but kindly feel recognized and appreciated. The staff of the university, you are most welcome. This is your day for you to showcase that your students are graduating on the 23rd graduation day of the university. So thank you very much for being around, and we wish you all the best. We have food for selected people. you will be guided later on at the end of the function. Shukran.
And everyone seated under the tents is entitled to a bottle of water.
Allah, only. Some bite, I think.
And some bite, and some bite. We know even a bite is going to come around.
Good.
So we are also pleased to announce to this assembly that the Islamic University in Uganda Females Campus will be launching vocational training programs. You can term them hands-on programs for female students, ranging from tailoring and design, catering, and other hands-on training programs that are very, very crucial, especially in this century. So we take this honor to call upon the parents around to bring your children around here so they can be trained, so they can attain these hands-on skills that are very, very, very crucial, especially when this nation is treating its way to bringing up people that are job creators and less of job seekers. Islamic University in Uganda ettabi lino ery'abawala lirina enteekateeka ey'okutendeka abaana abawala mu mirimu egy'emikono omuli okutunga engoye, omuli emirimu egikwatagana ku woteeri n'okubeera nti bagabula abantu n'ebirala bingi nnyo ebiyambako omuntu naddala mu nsangi zino okubeera nti asobola okuba nga yeekozesa n'ava oba oliawo mu mbeera y'okubeera nti alowooza nti buli kaseera ajja kukozesebwa. So tubasaba abazadde, omwana tomutuuza waka buleete abeere nti asoma ebintu bino eby'omukono ate nga asomesebwa abantu abakugu ng'ali mu kifo ekimuyamba okubeera nti akuuma empisa ze n'atasoma busomi so nga ate empisa azirese mabega. Our graduates, once again, we congratulate you upon this great achievement. نهنئكم ونسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن ينفعكم جميعا بما علمكم. ليس لكم من العلم إلا ما علمكم الله تبارك وتعالى فاتقوه وبارك الله فيكم.
Now, we would like to continue giving you additional information about the Islamic University in Uganda at its different campuses. In the meantime, I recognize the District Qadi of Mbale, Alan Mosala Bishir, and also we recognize the various sheikhs and respected leaders arriving. We thank you so much for turning up and would like to say that Iuiu charges affordable fees. The tuition charged is relatively affordable, but we require that parents pay in time so that we are able to serve you as well. The Muslim community and the other communities in this country have a tendency of paying late for the services they get. We urge you that you try and provide those services in time so that we are able, as a country, as a university, to provide adequate facilities, adequate services to the learners, to the members of the university. Iuiu, for example, trains students that are interested in driving skill so that they are able to learn how to drive. When they graduate, they are able to compete in this competitive world. So we want to thank the parents who pay their dues in time and urge you to get ready. The band is coming. I think that is an announcement that something is boiling. So get ready.
So, Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language, هنيئا لكم جميعا. Faculty of Arts, Social Sciences, congratulations. Faculty of Management Studies, congratulations. Faculty of Science, congratulations. Faculty of Law, congratulations. Faculty of Management Studies, congratulations. Iuiu School of Nursing, congratulations. And Faculty of Education, the mother faculty, congratulations. هنيئا لكم. نتشرف جدا بالأعمال التي تقدمونها لهذه الجامعة، ونشكر لكل العمداء للكليات للخدمات التي تقدمونها للجامعة. لولا جهدكم بعد الله لما كنا من الذين يجتمعون في هذا المكان، فنسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يجزيكم خيرا في الدنيا والآخرة. يمكن نقرأ لهم مجددا. We once again take this opportunity to announce to you the main dignitaries and heads of the Islamic University in Uganda, the people behind every advancement and transformation you see going on in this university. The chairman of the University Council is His Excellency Professor Dr. Abdullahi Omar Nasif. The Vice Chairman of the University Council is Right Honorable Al-Hajj Dr. Ali Kirunda Kivejinja. Rector Islamic University in Uganda is Dr. Ahmed Kawesa Sengendo. Yeah. Vice Rector Academic Affairs is Dr. Muhammad Mpeza Mihigo. And Vice Rector Finance and Administration is Associate Professor Dr. Kaziba Mpata. Academic Registrar is Mr. Al-Hajj Kasita Musa, and University Secretary is Mr. Lukiamzi Hussein. So we pray that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala rewards these people the best here and in the hereafter, and all the members of staff, heads of...
May I request the parents standing to sit down? Yes, the acrobats are trying to do something there.
We shall...
Yes, that is a mark of the...
We shall all stand up in recognition.
Yes, that is an academic entourage. That is the academic procession. Now, may I now request that we all stand up. Even the parents, feel free to raise up so that you do some exercise at this moment. Yes, so that we receive the chief guest with the academic staff. Those in front are the members of the academic staff, the lecturers, the professors, the administrators, the managers, those that are responsible for the academic programs. We recognize His Excellency Ambassador Ata المنان بوخيت نائب الأمين العام لمنظمة الدعوة الإسلامية. أهلا وسهلا بك أستاذ. We also recognize Dr. Abu Bakr Babika Muhammad, Assistant Secretary General of the MDI, منظمة الدعوة الإسلامية, from the head office all the way from Khartoum. You are most welcome, sir. We also recognize respected brother Jalal Wahbi, the country director of Munazama in this country. Of course, our own chairman of the Uganda Electoral Commission, Engineer Professor Badiru Chigundu. You're most welcome, Professor. We have seen also the Honorable Minister of State in charge of regional affairs, Honorable Mateke Wanyarahu Isasebo, and Sheikh Abdul Qadir Imbogo again. Honorable, you are most welcome. Yes, that is a procession. Only accredited media should allow access. The chief guest is headed by the academic registrar, Al-Hajj Musa Kasita, ووراءه والدنا المحترم السفير ناصر حمدان عبد الله. اهلا وسهلا بكم. شيخ عبد الرحمن، على الدكتور الزبن، اهلا وسهلا بكم، تشرفنا. اهلا وسهلا جميع الضيوف. اهلا وسهلا شيخ حسن الجهن. You are indeed most welcome, our respected guests. Kindly you are most welcome, our respected guests. دكتور حسن الجيهان، أهلا وسهلا. دكتور أحمد سانوسي، وعليكم السلام. We recognize with the entourage the Executive Director of the National Council for Higher Education, Professor John Opuda Asibo. You are most welcome. Can we kindly remain standing and have the national anthem? Band, I will announce 1 minute. Let's get ready for the national anthem. We welcome the deans of faculties, and the directors of campuses and different units. You are most welcome. Kindly remain standing for the national anthem. Dean. The band, get ready. We'll count from 3 to 1. I start. 3, 2, 1. نشيد الوطن. نشيد الوطن.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون. نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم. ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين. ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم. وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم. وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه هو السميع العليم. صدق الله العظيم.
Barakallahu fiqh. The process of constituting this assembly into the congregation. Would like to announce that the law of Iuiu provides that the chairman, who is the chancellor of the Islamic University in Uganda, is unwell. He was here yesterday, but because of health situations, he has traveled this morning and he is unable to be with us. The law provides that in the absence of the chairman of council, His Excellency Professor Dr. Abdullah Umar Nassif, the rector of the university will take over that responsibility.
Your Excellency, the Assistant Secretary General of OIC in charge of Science and Technology, Ambassador Muhammad Naim Khan, the Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs in charge of Regional Cooperation, Honorable Mateke, Your Highnesses, the traditional leaders, Honorable Ministers, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State of Nigeria and your delegation, Your Excellencies, the members of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Eminences, the religious leaders, Honorable members of the University Council of the Islamic University in Uganda, Your Excellency, ambassadors and all distinguished guests who are here, honorable members of parliament, the resident district commissioners, my colleagues, the vice chancellors of sister universities, and I have so far seen the vice chancellor of Nairobi University of Sudan and the vice chancellor of Muni University in Arua. The local leaders, members of various university council committees, the staff of the Islamic University in Uganda, distinguished guests, graduates, the students of the Islamic University in Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the staff and students of the Islamic University in Uganda, and my own behalf, I warmly welcome our dear chief guest and all the distinguished guests to the 23rd graduation ceremony of the Islamic University in Uganda. It is indeed a great honor, privilege, and a manifestation of great love and solidarity that you have accepted to bless our function with your presence. We are deeply indebted to your gesture and remain grateful for your kind and positive response. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on 10th February 2016, Iuiu will be marking its 28th anniversary. The journey of Iuiu in the last 28 years has been a mixture of challenges and opportunities. I am pleased to report that during that time, our strategy was to capitalize on all the development opportunities that Allah has brought within our reach to steer the university to new horizons all the time. The other strategy has been to explore the opportunities in every challenge that we have encountered so as to smoothen the development path of Iuiu. The university is now on a firm foundation as it marches forward in fulfilling its mission and vision. No doubt, the university has made tremendous strides in the last 28 years, but we are also aware that a lot remains to be done in order to turn Iuiu into a world-class center of excellence that is next to none. On this note, therefore, allow me to report to you the current status of your university. Student numbers. I'm pleased to report that the student numbers at Iuiu have continued to grow, which is a sign of confidence that the public out there has in this university. As of this academic year, the university has a total enrollment of 9,960 students. That is 6,403 or 64% males and 3,557 or 34% females. And the students come from 22 countries. Academic programs. The university runs 72 academic programs offered in 7 faculties and 34 academic departments. These programs range from certificate to diplomas, bachelor's degrees, master's and doctorate degrees. Last academic year, the university established a Faculty of Health Sciences, which started with a Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery degree program at the Iuiu Kampala campus. This was with the support of the University of Lahore of Pakistan and Doctors Worldwide of Turkey, who donated to us equipment and books for the medical school. The medical program is fully accredited by the National Council for Higher Education, the Uganda Medical and Dental Practitioners Council, and the East African Medical and Dental Practitioners Council, which inspected our medical school last month, found it worthy of offering medical education. The Faculty of Health Sciences also has a School of Nursing and Midwifery located at the main campus in Mbale. This School of Nursing and Midwifery offers certificate and diploma programs, and arrangements are underway to begin offering the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Next year, we plan, inshallah, to start the Bachelor of Pharmacy and Bachelor of Dentistry degrees at the Kampala campus. In January 2015, we started a Master of Laws and Master of Comparative Laws at Kampala campus. The programs are already approved by the National Council for Higher Education, and interested candidates may contact the academic registrar. Staff. The university uses services of a total of 718 members of staff coming from 6 countries. We are grateful to the federal government of Nigeria that seconded to Iuiu 52 academic staff in various disciplines for 2 years. We also thank, please give them a clap. We also thank the governments of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and that of Egypt that also second staff to Iuiu. This year, a total of 57 staff members are pursuing higher studies in various institutions of learning worldwide. Of these, 27 are pursuing PhD programs. We are grateful to all our development partners who are assisting Iuiu in its staff development program. I congratulate the following members of staff of Iuiu who have completed their studies this year from different universities. Dr. Amandu Isaac, Dr. Kasozi Sinan, Dr. Nabukera Amina Sebyala, who completed their PhD degrees. Dr. Mandu and Dr. Nabukera completed their studies from Malaysia, and Dr. Kasozi Sinan completed from Omdurman University in Sudan. In addition to these PhDs, Mr. Katono Yusuf and Omondo and many other staff have completed their master's degrees in various disciplines. We congratulate all of you and look forward to better and higher quality with your higher qualifications. In order to improve the quality of teaching in Iuiu, the university established a postgraduate diploma in management and teaching at higher education. This is because in many universities, the academic staff are not trained to teach. They may be specialists in their own fields, but not teachers. So in a special way, I congratulate all members of academic staff who are graduating in this program. We thank all our staff for the great work they are doing for this university in spite of some challenges we still face. It is through their dedication and sacrifices that this university has been able to achieve a lot in a relatively short time. Please give them a big clap. We are aware that His Excellency, the OI Secretary General and the University Council are working very hard to find ways and means of improving the welfare of our staff. We thank them for those efforts. We thank all our staff for the great work they do, and we look forward to continued cooperation and support as we build the future of our country and of our world. Appointment of new Vice Rector, Academic Affairs. I wish to use this opportunity to inform the stakeholders that Dr. Muhammad Mpeza Mihigo, who has been the Vice Rector, Academic Affairs, was recently appointed the new Vice Chancellor of Kampala International University. This is the second person who becomes a Vice Chancellor from Iuiu. Dr. Roshas, who was with us, is Vice Chancellor of Zanzibar University. We congratulate him and wish him success in his new tasks. In the same vein, I wish to congratulate and welcome Associate Professor Dr. Ismail Simba Jagenda, currently teaching at Mercer University in USA, who has been appointed the new Vice Rector, Academic Affairs of Iuiu. Election of new Chairman of Council. The long-serving Council Chairman, Dr. Abdullah Umar Nassif, is retiring from the chairmanship of the Iuiu Council. He has done a lot for Iuiu, the Ummah and humanity at large. Please clap for him. We are deeply indebted to Dr. Abdullah Nassif for the great work he has done for Iuiu, and we pray to Allah to reward him most appropriately. I'm also, in the same vein, pleased to inform all stakeholders that His Excellency Dr. Abdulaziz Al-Sbail from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was elected by the 27th University Council meeting that sat yesterday, 11th December 2015, as the new Council Chairman. He is a distinguished academic in his own right, with a great wealth of experience in management and international relations. We warmly welcome him and look forward to his seasoned guidance as we build the institution further. Infrastructure development. We have continued to improve the facilities of the university, although a lot remains to be done. We need support to put up more facilities like lecture rooms, laboratories, staff houses, computers, etc. So please, we appeal to all stakeholders to come in and support the university. The government of Uganda support. We are deeply indebted to the NRM government for the great support extended to Iuiu since its inception in 1988. The support so far given to Iuiu by the NRM government include the following: the premises of the former Nkoma Secondary School in Bale, an act of parliament, the Islamic University in Uganda Act, and Iuiu is the only university in this country with its own act of parliament. exemption from direct taxes for vehicles plus a bus, plot of land on which sits King Fahd Plaza on Kampala Road, 218 acres of land in Mbale municipality, 7.5 acres of land at Nsambya in Kampala, science equipment that enabled Iuiu to start science programs such as Bachelor of Science Education, Bachelor of Science Environmental Science, and others, and many other contributions to the development of Iuiu. We thank His Excellency, the President of Uganda, Mr. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for his personal support and patronage of the university. Please clap even harder. He has been a very good friend of the Islamic University in Uganda. Our chief guest, please convey our deepest appreciations and best wishes to His Excellency. Other development partners. We thank all our development partners for the great support extended to Iuiu. We appeal to all well-wishers to please continue supporting Iuiu as it is doing a great job of creating human capital for Africa and the world at large. To the parents and guardians, we thank you for giving education the priority it deserves. The greatest gift a parent can give to his or her child is a good education subsumed upon a strong moral base. We congratulate and join you in celebrating the success of our children. To the graduates, distinguished guests, today is harvesting day for the men and women assembled before us who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the different awards they chose to study at Iuiu. Today, a total of 2,658 graduates will receive various awards, which are broken down as follows. Certificates, 179. Undergraduate diplomas, 352. Bachelor's degrees, 1,725. Postgraduate diplomas, 75. Master's degrees, 327, giving a total of 2,658. This is the highest number we have ever graduated. The male graduates are 1,449 or 55%, while the females are 1,209 or 45%. Distinguished chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, with today's graduates added, the total number of graduates Iuiu has so far added to the world's human capital is 19,877. Many of these graduates are rendering vital services to their countries. Here in Uganda, there is one Minister of State, Honorable Rukia Nakadama, several members of parliament, diplomats, CEOs, and teachers of big government secondary schools such as Chibuli SS, Masaka SS, etc., who have been students of Iuiu. In Gambia, the minister in charge of youth is an alumnus of Iuiu, and the story goes on and on. This is not a mean achievement for a university that started with only 80 students in 1988. We thank Allah for this achievement and pray to Allah to bless the graduates. The next graduation ceremony will be on 12th November 2016, inshallah. First class awards. A total of 113 first class honors degrees and diplomas will be awarded to the graduates who have distinguished themselves academically. I congratulate them and also challenge them to always stand out wherever they may be. I congratulate you graduates for having successfully completed your studies. As you surely know by now, life beyond the gates of Iuiu is not a bed of roses. Life beyond the gates of Iuiu is not a bed of roses. Real life demands that you must use the knowledge acquired at second best student of the year. And this was won by Mr. Sempa Idris, who is graduating today with a first class degree in Bachelor of Public Administration. The International Islamic Charitable Organization Award, this is given to the best female graduate of the year. This year, Mrs. Nancy Noor, who who is graduating today with a first-class degree in secretarial studies, won the award. We congratulate these students for the outstanding performance. Future plans. We plan to consolidate the gains so far made as we also focus our attention to more science and technology programs. As a university, we are fully aware that the challenges of living and working in the 21st century knowledge-driven society requires that we prepare our students to have capacity to be creative and innovative. Science and technology are the key drivers of the modern society. We are therefore working with our development partners to establish more programs in the medical school, start a faculty of engineering and technology, and start master's degrees in information technology next year, and master's degrees in medicine in the areas of general surgery, pediatrics, public health, obstetrics and gynecology, and internal medicine. This will help us to create the human resources we need to teach in our medical school, in addition to providing specialists to the world's health workforce. We are also working very hard to establish an endowment project at the land in Zambia, which the government of Uganda donated to the university. With the support from the Islamic Development Bank, construction of the first building of 12 stories of multi-purpose use, that is shops, offices, and apartments, is due to begin next year. You are advised to begin booking for space, as it will inshallah be very competitive. Another 2 buildings will follow as soon as we get funds. Appreciations. On behalf of the staff and students of Iuiu, I wish to extend our deepest appreciations to the government of Uganda for its continued support and assistance to Iuiu. We also support the governments of the kingdom. We also appreciate the governments of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Nigeria for all their support extended to Iuiu. We thank His Excellency, Mr. Iyad Madani, the OIC Secretary General, and His Excellency Ambassador Muhammad Naim Khan, who is here present, the OIC Assistant Secretary General in charge of Science and Technology, for all the great support given to Iuiu. We thank the Islamic Solidarity Fund for the continuous great support given to Iuiu. The Islamic Development Bank is thanked very much for assisting Iuiu in many different ways. We thank the University of Lahore of Pakistan, Kiburi Muslim Hospital, the Habib family of Jeddah, Muslim World League, Ikra for Humanity Organization of Jeddah, the International Islamic Charitable Organization of Kuwait, Munazzamat al-Dawa al-Islami of Sudan, Zakat House of Kuwait, African Muslim Agents Stroke Direct Aid, WAME of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Sesrik of Turkey, Doctors Worldwide of Turkey, Tika of Turkey, and all our great partners and friends for the enormous assistance extended to Iuiu. After Allah, without your support, we will not be able to achieve a lot. In a special way, I wish to thank Prince Kasim Nachibinge Kakunguru for the great support he gives to Iuiu. The Young Men Muslim Association is also thanked for their support and cooperation. We thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, our line ministry, for all the support they always give us. We also thank the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, and the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology, and Sports, which is represented here by Madame Elizabeth Gabona, who is representing the Honorable Minister of State for Higher Education. And we also have Professor Buda, who is the Executive Secretary of the National Council for Higher Education. We thank you all for your support. Finally, I thank all the staff, students, and other individuals who have contributed to the success of this occasion. I salute the chairpersons and members of the various graduation committees for your tireless efforts and great efforts in making this occasion a success. Please give them a big clap. We also thank the security personnel and members of the press for their support. Finally, I thank our dear chief guest and all of you distinguished guests for having accepted to be part of today's congregation. In particular, let me introduce to you a few guests. The governor of the state of Sokoto in Nigeria is here with us from Nigeria. Basically, the university ran a special teacher training program for the state of Sokoto, at which 208 students will be graduating today. We thank you for the patronage, and the immediate governor is also with us, Senator Wamako. We want to recognize you. Yeah. So we pray to Allah to reward you most appropriately, all of you, with its secretariat in Jeddah. So the OIC Secretary General is here, represented by His Excellency Ambassador Muhammad Naim Khan, the Assistant Secretary General in charge of Science and Technology, who is directly responsible for the OIC universities. May I now invite you, sir, to come and deliver your message to this congregation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem wa alihi wa ashabihi ajmain. Right Honorable Third Deputy Prime Minister Alhaj Ali Kirunda Kibijinja, Chief Guest of today's function, Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Dr. Philemon Matake, members of the Iuiu Council, Excellencies, members of Diplomatic Corps, distinguished Director of Iuiu, Dr. Ahmed Segendo, faculty members, officers and staff of Iuiu, distinguished guests, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. It is indeed a pleasure for me to represent the Secretary General of OIC, who, due to another pressing commitment, could not attend this convocation. The Secretary General has asked me to convey his greetings and felicitations to the graduating students, their parents, and faculty members. The presence of the Right Honorable Third Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs is a testimony to the consistent support Iuiu has received from the government of Uganda. We thank Ugandan government for its contribution in the progressive development of Iuiu into a university providing higher education in sciences, arts, and humanities. The graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in anybody's life. This comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparations. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the OIC has closely followed the growth of this institution right from its infancy in 1988, when it was still housed in a former secondary school graciously donated by the government of Uganda, to a now formidable institution with 4 campuses spread in different parts of the country. Credit goes to the government of Uganda under the wise leadership of His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, which has created an enabling environment and extended all possible assistance to develop this university. The success registered by the university is also attributed to the OIC member states and institutions, especially the Islamic Solidarity Fund and the Islamic Development Bank, for the financial and other forms of assistance they extended to this university. I appreciate also the efforts by Iuiu administration and staff under the able stewardship of Dr. Ahmed Segendo towards improving the university infrastructure, strengthening its faculty and academic programs. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the critical impact of higher education on socio-economic development of our societies and in empowering our youth to address the contemporary challenges can hardly be overemphasized.
Now, when we are on the federal campus and we are told that among the graduates, over 1,000 of the 2,000 are girls, what more can we say? Who are the people? Because some of the people don't achieve because they don't know, they don't set targets. But for us, we set targets and you create conditions for those targets. So definitely, it's not what it is more happy than the president. And the people who have come to bring about the transformation of society. I think with those two remarks and reminders that what is being done, and you cannot achieve things as the director said, alone. Somebody tells you you are achieving these things alone, and that God has never created it. But you wish with others. Therefore, with those two remarks, can I be allowed to deliver the speech by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, on the occasion of the 23rd graduation ceremony of the Islamic University in Uganda, at the Islamic Female Campus, Cambodia, 12th December 2015. I join the graduates, parents, and all wishers and well-wishers of the Islamic University in Uganda in celebrating this auspicious occasion of the 23rd graduation ceremony since inception. I congratulate all the graduates of today, their parents and their guardians, and the university administration and the staff upon this occasion. As we all know, education is the key to the socio-economic development of any society. The NRM government has over the years made major strategic decisions in the field of education. In 1997, Universal Primary Education (UPE) was introduced. In 2007, Universal Secondary Education was started in some secondary schools. At the national level, the government has increased the number of public universities from one in 1986 to several private universities, which are continuing to grow year after year. With the increase in the population of our country, now over 30 million, we need to expand educational services at all levels. It is in this spirit that I commend the tremendous developments made by the Islamic University in Uganda during the previous years. I note with pleasure that the students' population has increased, and it includes students from other foreign countries. The doctor told us that the students come from a total of about 22 countries. And when we talk of Pan-Africans, that is exactly what we say. If our destiny as a continent will only be if all the manpower of the continent are educated, and especially the counterpart, which has been lacking, Muslim. I note with pleasure that the student population has increased, and it includes students from other foreign countries. I commend you upon your decision within the faculty of health, and I encourage you to open more science-oriented disciplines in your university. As a rector, I presume that that should be the task of all of us. Father, was requesting pleasure, and we need from that university. I thank you for the work well done towards training highly disciplined professionals in various disciplines. The graduates of Iuiu have distinguished themselves in the world of work, as men and women of integrity and with excellent professionals. Moral and cultural graduates cannot help in solving the many socio-economic challenges facing our country. So getting a degree will not solve if we don't have moral apparatus.
Graduates. Our problem as a country is not so much lack of graduates now, as it is of morally upright and transparent workers. This is, I think, the thing which is bothering us in government, and it should also be the work of those at the university. The cancer of corruption that is eating into our society at all levels needed to be stopped. It is such a highly qualified and disciplined graduates like those from the Islamic University in Uganda that we are counting on to help us in this social transformation of our society. I congratulate all graduates who have today obtained qualifications in the various fields. I wish to congratulate the female students upon attaining a university education in good percentage across the different disciplines. Education of women empowers them to be active participants in the development process of our nation. The National Resistance Movement government is convinced that education, a major pillar in human resource development, is key to the transformation of our society. Countries that have developed have promoted literacy for all their population. Japan is one good example of a country whose development is hinged on her educated human resource. You all know that Japan is a small island. If the people in Japan decided to fish all the fish around them, it will not be able to feed their population for 1 week. But with manpower trade, they are now, when you go outside and you look for a car that is not in Japan, it will be a big research and you will deserve a PhD right away. Which means that if you develop, you can be able to do more things which will bring life to yourself and wealth to your country. Japan is one good example of a country whose development is hinged on her educated human resource. Qualified human resource remains scarce in Africa, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, compared to her developmental needs. It is therefore important that we continue to address not only the foundations of education, but the proper strategies for transformation of our society. Tertiary education is critical in this regard. Africa cannot develop if she has to continually import technical ability from overseas. We need to develop and master our own capacity while creating conditions that curb the brain drain. Government continues in partnership with the private sector promote education in Uganda. I wish to thank both local and foreign investors and preparators for investing in higher education in Uganda, making education accessible to our people. Education is critical for promoting sustainable development and improving the capacity of people to address development issues, facilitating effective public participation in decision making. The skills you have attained at the Islamic University in Uganda shall empower you to make a positive contribution to society. I encourage you to aim at higher studies and to even enhance your versatility by taking on other disciplines in addition to what you have acquired so far. I think I can also tell you that next year we are combing all graduates who have not been able to access any job for retraining so that they get their knowledge to take the opportunities in front of them. We've targeted 50,000 next year. So the graduates and the administration take note of that and make sure that you take advantage of it. Live a healthy and a constructive life free from HIV and AIDS. Uganda needs a healthy and a productive population as we work towards prosperity of our nation. So don't waste yourself, be disciplined. It has taken a lot of effort to bring you to this level, and it would be an act of irresponsibility if you waste yourself on avoidable diseases like HIV and AIDS. I wish you a happy graduation celebrations, and I thank you very much for inviting me to preside over this occasion. Thank you very much.
You're highly recognized.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Rector, sir, I invite the deans of faculties to present the graduates for the award of masters, postgraduate diplomas, certificates, diplomas, and undergraduate degrees for the conferment of the Islamic University in Uganda for the 2014-15 academic year.
Deputy Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Sultan Kakua.
Bismillah. Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Master of Arts in Kiswahili of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Atukunda Edwin, Fatima Abdusalam Ali, Mariam Hadir Mohammed, Mlei Martin, Mutenyo Aida, Mwanakheri Haji, Shamon Ahmed, and Togo Henry.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon all those whose names have been read the award of Master of Arts in Kiswahili of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah. Bismillah, Mr. Sir, I have the honor you candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Masters in Peace and Conflict Resolution of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abubakar, Abdullahi Abubakar, Ahmed Umar, Al-Hajj Siraju, Al-Kanj Hassan Malami, Aminu Ibrahim, Vilyamin Umar Muhammad, Dahir Ismail Muhammad Ahmed, Deka Ahmed Muhammad Noor, Kembabaz Diana, Muhammad Isa Goronyo, Muhammad Umar Baware, Mukhtar Mustafa, Murtara Idris Gobir, Nasir Hamza, Nora Ahmad, Sani Farida Nahuj, Shehu Abubakar Rufai, Umaru Nasir, Umaru Sahabi, and Umaru Yahya.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Master of Arts in Peace and Conflict Resolution of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to you the candidate who successfully completed his study in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Master of Arts in History of the Islamic University in Uganda. The candidate is Uthman Raston Dalira.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you the award of Master of Arts in History of the Islamic University in Uganda.
In Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language. Hala.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Master of Arts in Islamic Studies of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Adan Yero Bule, Ahmed Mohammed Ahmed, Aminu Garba, Awal Abu Bakr, Farouk Abu Bakr Umar, Haliru Aminu Imam, Muhammad Nur Kosar, Muhammad Ladan, Musa Hussein Ahmed, Shehu Ishaq Urno, Shehu Usman.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Master of Arts in Islamic Studies of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Master of Arts in Arabic Language of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abdullah Yunus Hussein, Abdul Qasim Mahjoub, Mukhtar Sharif Abdullah.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Master of Arts in Arabic Language of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Master of Arts in Sharia of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abdul Wahab Rahman Halani, Abdullah Abdul Mawahib Abdul Majid Ali, Muhammad Ibrahim Muallim Ali, Yusuf Osman, and Eid Saeed Khamis.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Master of Arts in Sharia of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Dean, Education.
Bismillah, Mr. Chairman, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014 academic year for the award of Master of Education of the Islamic University of Uganda. They are Abbas Abubakar Hilia, Abbas Usman Basakwas, Abdul Qadir Abdul Rauf, Abdul Qadir Salisu Iman, Abdul Karim Usman, Abdullahi Aliyu Dange, Abdullahi Dauda, Abdullahi Idris, Abdullahi Yusuf, Abdullahi Yusuf Umar, Abdul Rahman Shamsuddin, Abu Bakar Bilyaminu, Abu Bakar Aminu, Abu Bakar Arzika, Abu Bakar Dahir Benji, Abu Bakar Ibrahim, Abu Bakar Junaidu Jabo, Abu Bakar Magawata, Abu Bakar Mansur, Abu Bakar Mansur Danjeka, Abu Bakar Umar, Abu Bakar Zaki Buhari, Ahmad Abdullahi, Ahmad Ibrahim Tambari, Ahmad Jamilu Kwari, Ahmad Inua, Ahmed Muhammad Umar Ahmed, Ahmed Muslim Wali, Aliyu Buhari, Aliyu Ibrahim Al-Haji, Aluka Margaret, Aminu Abubakar, Aminu Abubakar, Aminu Abubakar, Aminu Abubakar, Aminu Shehu Sifawa, Atahiru Abubakar, Atahiru Madawaki, Atahiru Shehu Jabo, Awalu Bala Bodinga, Bakwai Bala Salihu, Bala Aliyu Malam, Balarabe Aliyu, Basha Muhammad Yabo, Bashiru Aliyu Gada, Bashiru Galadima Isa, Bello Abdullahi Abubakar, Bello Alhaji Abdullahi, Bello Muazu, Buhari Bello, Dambarade Mukhtar, Dauda Muhammad, Roy Lois, Faizo Jibril, Faruk Muhammad Yabo, Gaba Bello Dagawa, Gaba Nafiu Aminu, Gaba Nasir Muhammad, Gaba Sanusi, Gaona Esau, Hafiz Umar, Halilu Abubakar, Hamza Malami, Haruna Aminu Tangaza, Hassan Abdullahi Umar, Hassan Bashir Aliyu, Hassan Jamilu, Hassan Muhammad Bashir, Hussaini Nasiru, Ibrahim Aminu Muhammad, Ibrahim Basha, Ibrahim Bello, Ibrahim Labo Abdul Kadir, Ibrahim Mukhtar, Ibrahim Mustafa Gada, Isa Aliyu, Ishaka Yahya, Ismaila Muhammad, Jazuli Hassan, Abdul Rashid, Junaidu Diko, Kabiru Alhaji Bello, Kabiru Ibrahim, Kabiru Ibrahim Tambawa, Kabiru Alhaji Kabiru, Kataike Tiba, Kayabuki Hashim, Khadija Muhammad Hamis, Lawar Abubakar Sadiq, Lawar Buhari, Lawar Ibrahim Muhammad, Mahe Umar Gatab, Mahmud Aliyu, Mayaki Hussaini Dange, Makwawashi Joseph, Marafa Buhari, Mode Marafa, Modi Bello, Modi Bilaimin Shagari, Muhammad Mustafa, Muhammad Umar Wamako, Muhammad Adam, Muhammad Hassan, Muhammad Umar Dogodaji, Muhammad Usman, Muhammad Aisa, Muhammad Abubakar, Muhammad Al-Hassan Usman Tanimu, Muhammad Ishaq, Muhammad Khadija Nasir, Muhammad Mikailu, Muhammad Murtala Najega, Muhammad Mukasa Semuwemba Habat, Mukhtar Salihuna White, Musa Ali, Musa Nasiru, Musa Sirajo, Muoya Wehola David, Abubakar, Nabakoza Janet, Nakalanzi Aisha, Nambusi Aida Kibedi, Namono Amina Nandaha Bint, Namuyimba Abdallah, Nanyiri Karim, Nasibu Yusuf, Nura Abdullahi, Nura Buhari, Nura Mayakwai Sala, Nura Muhammad Buda, Nura Sani Tangaza, Sadu Isa Basha, Sahabi Abubakar, Sani Bello Karoga, Sani Nasir Muhammad, Sani Sanusi, Sani Shutu Abdul Kadir, Sani Zilkarnaini Maishanu, Sanusi Abdullahi, Sanusi Aliyu, Sanusi Aliyu Ayaro, Sanusi Aliyu Tambawa, Sanusi Muhammad Abubakar, Sanusi Sirajo Aliyu, Shazali Ishaq, Sirajo Muhammad, Sulaiman Faruku, Umar Altain, Umar Muazu Manona, Usman Abubakar, Usman Baka Aba, Usman Zubair Babangida, Wakoko Stephen Weswala, Yahya Abubakar, Yahya Umar Jabo, Yahya Halil Kama, Yunusa Ibrahim Al-Qasim, Yusuf Abubakar, Yusuf Barau Isa, Yusuf Buhari, Yusuf Muhammad Silame, Zakari Ibrahim,
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Master of Education of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Ruanga Yusuf, Mafavi Siraj, Mugoya Rukman, Muguya Musa Sulait, Musasizi Yakobo, Mutinyi Hassan, Mwambu Nicholas, Nadonga Yafesi, Nakafero Betty, Nakamia Margaret, Namirembe Silvia, Namugwanya Aisha, Namkwaya Jalia, Namtevi Josephine, Namuwenge Lois, Nandala Annette, Nangori Latif, Nasali Harriet, Natubu Joseph Patrick, Nyakecho Agnes Mary, Odongo Geoffrey, Omeriko Nathan, Sekate Mustafa Amiri, Takova Irene, Davuga Hawa, Wamboga Fatuma, Wanambuko Vigras, Wasemba Placid, Were Muzamir, and Yosa Justo.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Diploma in Primary Education of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Before the Deputy Dean, Faculty of Science, proceeds with the names, we would like to see off the Governor of Sokoto State and his team. They have excused Ale because of an engagement of the flight. We want to allow them to leave officially, and thank you so much for supporting the students and supporting the university, and we wish you safe flights back home, Nigeria. We again meet for you next year, Allah willing, to see you. Deputy Dean, proceed.
Bismillah. Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies 2015 academic year for the award of Diploma in Computer Science and Information Technology of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abdi Shaban Imran, Akia Wini, Bagonza David, Bakaki Farouk, Bakoja Siraj, Batuli Stephen, Chelengat Jacqueline, Sheshari Samad, Chimbumba Muhammad, Faudo Daris Salat, Gusuje Thaman Ben, Iga Abdallah, Isiabire Izake, Kainza Hawa Bwaya, Kakaire Said, Kasozi Kasim, Kiria Ayub, Lubega Isa, Madoye Ashraf, Miti Musa, Mugwera Derek, Mukimba Eva, Musinguzi Najib, Mwajuma Zainab, Namakambo Aisha, Namudu Madina, Namugera Hadija, Namukta Aisha, Nanda Baronat, Nanunji Fazila, Natova Alice, Obahu, Oleba Ben, Omandi Elvis, Othiono Mak, Saidi Ali, Shididi Mustafa, Salim Rajab, Semakula Ismail, Sumaya Muonge, Tamale Jime, Wamanga Farouk, Wangasa Alex Namalala, Washibi Robert, Webombesa Annette, Welema Bashir, and Wasukira Mutwalib.
By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Diploma in Computer Science and Information Technology of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Diploma in Records Management of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Apili Gorete, Barike Babita Ali, Chekwachi Diana, Cheruk Alcatra, Gasodo Moses, Hafsa Abdu, Hamu Hajara, Kandondi Jafalani, Kakaire Yasin, Kasule Dirisa, Katsime Martha, Kauka Philip, Rutaya Ibrahim, Mrs. Sarah Emmanuel, Mugula Yunis, Muheta Haddad, Muhindo Umar Sadiq, Muhwana Abasa, Mulira Yasini Naftali, Musovia Ibrahim, Nabdua Juliet, Halia Aisha, Nabukwasi Sofia, Nabunyeri Alima, Naiga Gashamim, Nakakane Mastura, Nalukenga Sumaya, Namataka Megi, Namboza Lona, Namboza Mariam, Namsoba Halim, Namsoba Shamim, Nadiaki Joy,
na Ndutu Aziza, na Ngoye Dennis, na Siolukia, na Wile Sahal, Msangale Andrew, Nyandai Virenda, Osinde Mark Odoi, Sanya Godfrey, Shemba Zakia, Wombomba Ronald, Salokumbomamu, Wandera Fahadi, Wandera Stephen, Wasagali Violet, Wayola Penina, and Wayola Penina.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Diploma and Records Management of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Diploma in Library and Information Science of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Afekuru Madina, Alafa Dawul Abdallah, Biona Halima, Jebet Jacqueline, Chelimo Christabel, Chematos Dorin, Chemonges Leonard, Chemtai Deborah, Chesakti Derek Ching, Kakasa Judith, Kizito Nabira, Kulere Jisaina, Makundo Fetes Rosette, Mwesi Farida, Mwanaidi Najuma, Nagasha Eni Shamim, na Kaliona Amina, na Kivule Rahma, na Kiangaba Sharifa, na Lunkuma Nahia, Ndiraba Shamsa, na Swaiba Amri Basemera, Nyanzi Shafik, Samira Pisi, Wahuyi Paulo Martin, Waiswa Bumali, Wako Abu, Wamboya Abdallah, and Wasemba Joyce.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Diploma in Library and Information Science of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Dean, Faculty of Health Sciences. The graduates of General Nursing, the graduates of General Nursing Extension, and Midwifery Extension, please all of you stand up, raise up your right hand, and swear the professional oath. Please repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession. I'll abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to elevate the standard of my nursing profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters to my keeping and affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare and those committed to my care. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Diploma in General Nursing of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abitekaniza Norman, Akelo Christine Memory, Bwambale Asnan, Mutuku Peter, Nabdere K. Henry, Wapali Julius, and Wubgoya Bonifaz.
Bismillah, by virtue of me, congratulate you. Names have been read for the award of Diploma in General Nursing of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah. Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have successfully completed studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Diploma in General Nursing Extension of the Islamic University. They are Adugo Deborah, Biogero Grace Achen, Kakai Teddy, Kimono Sophia, Kisa Sis, Mabonga Anna, Magezi Gerald, Malinga Peter, Masaba Nasur, Mugisha Edward, Muskoma Charles, Nachanja Nabila, Namkose Sylvia, Nasweza Beatrice, Natosho Esther, Nelima Harriet, Omara Sam, Tubolem Moses, Watua Tom, Weboya John, Woyeya Nicholas, and Wozebili Besweli Peter.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Diploma in General Nursing Extension of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Diploma in Midwifery Extension of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Asio Anna Grace, Angusia Stella, Chelangat Juliet, Chelangati Justin, Cherotich Lillian, Imodo Susan, Kichoncho Penina, Nagudu Samali, Nachibuka Sisi, Namasopo Irene, Nur Fatuma, and Waisi Anita.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Diploma in Midwifery Extension of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Dean, Faculty of Management Studies.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the academic year 2014-2015 for the award of Advanced Diploma in Health Services Management of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abalo Jacqueline, Achom Agnes, Amodan Bob Amadia, Arojai Richard, Awino Rebecca Oduni, Biakika Libet, Jamit Moses Okurut, Gongi Andrew Cohen, Kasingabalia Amos, Chanda Alex, Lotte Philip, Panak Mutiwa Tony, Kamla, Ngoya Lina, Nzimula Agnes, Obo Boniface, Drake, and Troyem Nelson.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate you whose names have been read for the award of Advanced Diploma in Health Science in Health Services Management of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Dean, Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language.
Bismillah. Mr. Chairman, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Bachelor of Arts, Islamic Studies and Arabic Language of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Abubakar Mansour Imam, Gabiro Shafi, Garba A. Umar, Guled Birik Mohammed, Hafsa Sulaiman Idris, Ismail Yusuf Musa, Katende Usama, Hadar Abdullah Adan, Masaba Yunus Shaban, Muhammad Musa Kanyola, Satu Abdigadir Hassan, Sekabira Aus, Semakula Braida, Semfuka Sharif Abdul Shakur, Shafi Saeed Abdur, and Yusuf Mukhtar Abdullahi.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Bachelor of Arts, Islamic Studies, Arabic Language of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Bachelor of Arts Sharia of the Islamic University in Uganda. They are Dungu Muhammad, Hussein Abdullah Yusuf, Jime Ahmad Bahaya, Muhammad Abdu Adan, Mugume Abdullah, Mustafa Ahmed Hamoud.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Bachelor of Arts Sharia of the Islamic University in Uganda. Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Bachelor of Food Science and Nutrition degree of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you
the candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science. The candidates are Abubakar Muhammad, Ismaila Hassan, Olema Saddam, Said M. Salim, Salim Robert, and Wandienzi Matia.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science degree of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you candidates who successfully completed their studies in the 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science of Islamic University in Uganda. The candidates are Ahmad Muhammad Gimba, Gwadia Hussein, Haje Gideon, Maberi Edward, Muhammad Hussein Musa, Sabir Hussein, Shuaib Abubakar Yusuf, and Yusuf Jibrin Al-Kali.
Bismillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer upon you whose names have been read the award of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science degree of the Islamic University in Uganda.
Bismillah, Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who successfully completed their studies in 2014-2015 academic year for the award of Bachelor of Information Technology of Islamic University in Uganda. The candidates are Abubakar Sadiq Abdullahi, Adam Ali Yakubu, Ahabu Adija, Aisha Katumba, Amandu Faiza, Amanya Mahadi, Anwari Swale Alaru, Babiri Hunaisa, Uzala Ramadhan, Chemtai Habat, Cherop Ramadhan, Damba Beka, Edaya Andrew Moses, Farihia Hussein Musa, Fatum Mahamud Mwalimu Ali, Faruk Kazibwe, Gaddafi Juma, Gidudu Charles, Goroba Asman, Habiba Bakit, Hadija Rajab, Hamid Ali, Hassan Majid, Ibanda Bashir, Ibrahim Saleh, Jamiru Zubair, Jingo Umar, Jogos Sadat, Kabwandi Aisha Narule, Kahandi Jawad, Kaiseko Ibrahim, Kalama Alex, Kalanzi Moses, Kalemba Shamim, Kalisha Shapik, Kanyemere Ibrahim, Kanye Azena, Kasaga Shamim, Kasake Mahadi, Kasasa Sapna, Kasede Emmanuel, Katende Hamida, Katende Mudathir, Katende Muhammad, Katongole Shahabu, Kawanguzu Kulsein, Kauno Mustafa, Kaye Bashir Jr., Kemba Siraj, Kibirige Mustafa, Kibuka Saddam, Kiraba Jamiru, Kiria Shafi, Kivumbi Akram, Kivumbi Musa, Kiwawu Hud, Kiemba Mjad, Kizito Bashir, Kiza Mudathir, Kamuhanji Ruth, Luwama Beka, Lule Moses, Lunkuse Shamir, Lutaya Sadi Dirisa, Luanga Kudra, Magola Yasin, Makumbi Manshur, Matovu Abdul, Matovu Manshur, Mayambala Rashid, Mbatu de Shamim, Miro Lawrence, Mugambi Jason, Mugerwa Fahadi, Mukalazi Suleiman, Mukwambi Khalid, Mutebi Swale, Muwakani Abdwahir, Muonge Muzamil, Muonge Siraj, Muzaki Wini, Mwanje Yahaya, Nabiranda Sumaya, Nabukera Munira, Nabukenya Sharifa, Nabunya Azida, Naginda Sumaya, Nakabale Umar, Nakagwa Nabira, Nakaliango Sharifa, Nakasozi Jawahara, Nakaima Badiria, Nakigozi Aisha, Nakimbugwe Mastura, Nakintu Shamira, Nakubulwa Zakia, Naluwega Amina, Nalumansi Halima, Nalueiso Shifra, Namazi Shakira, Nambi Rehema, Namigade Shakira, Namonye Charles, Namdola Imra, Namugenyi Halwa, Namuwaya Nashiba, Namuzwala Josephine, Nangozi Sharifa, Nankabirwa Rehema, Nansamba Sharifa, Nansikombi Shamim, Nansubuga Shamim, Nanyonga Aisha, Nanziri Shadia, Naisima Patience, Nkobe Fatiha, Ntale Sadat, Nyende Janat, Ogwal Francis Okulo, Okelo Peter, Umar Ahmed, Onyango Jeremy, Penda Fahadi, Sako Fatuma, Sakwa Joseph, Salima Abdallah, Sebi Abdallah, Sejembwa Abdurazak, Serwagi.
فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر عجبا صدق الله العظيم.
Shukran. That is the Imam at the females campus, Sheikh Badruddin Kasule. The rector will dissolve the congregation.
Alhamdulillah, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I declare this 23rd congregation of the Islamic University in Uganda dissolved. May Allah bring us safely back home and to the next one.
Obwange tebubadde bwange bubadde bwa president bweneetisse mu bufunze abagambye nti okusoma naddala okusomesa abakyala abawala kwegamba kintu kikulu nnyo era okujjako ng'ensi esomesezza teyinza kwekyusakyusa naawe ekyokulabirako nga Japaani bo basomesa busomesa tebalina ttaka tebalina ennyanja ezibeetoolodde bali ebyennyanja byonna biggwawo mu sabbiiti emu naye olw'okusomesa kati be bali ku ntikko n'olwekyo wano ebyokusomesa tubiteekemu nnyo amaanyi kubanga y'engeri yokka ejja okusobola okukyusakyusa ensi endala agombye n'ekirala nti tusuubira abayizi abaawano mu Islamic University okuba aba graduates ab'empisa era abasobola okubanga ensi eyinza okubazimbirako ne tubona obukenuzi obw'abasomi buli bw'omuwa ebintu anoonya wannumirawa gamba nti ekyo kyekizibu ekiri mu bantu abasomye era asuubira nti ku ba graduates bano abazze wano olwaleero betufulumizza bajja kuyambako okuba ab'enjawulo okuwonya ebizibu ng'ebyo bya Uganda tusobole okugenda mu maaso. Of course abayozayozezza okuggulawo ettendekero ly'abasawo era n'abagamba nti mwongere okuggulawo amatendekero amalala agabya science aganaasobozesa abantu okukola ebintu ebibakulaakulanya n'okulaakulanya obutonde byaffe Katonda byatuwa.
Lwaleero nga 12 mwezi ogw'E12 mwaka 2015 Islamic University in Uganda efulumizza abayizi 2658 mu misomo egy'enjawulo. Omukolo guno gubadde ku ttabi lya University ery'e Kabojja ery'abawala tumanyi nga Females Campus only. Abayizi baffe tubakubidde omulanga bateeke mu nkola ebyo tubadde tubasomesa nga bakyali bayizi, naddala okubeera n'empisa, okubeera n'obuntu bulamu, okweyisa obulungi n'okukola ennyo n'okulabira ddala nti bo begezaako okwefaako ate si kuddayo kutawaanya bazadde babawe ssente n'ebirala, bafube okukola emirimu gye banajjamu essente olwo bajja okusobola okukulaakulanya eggwanga lyaffe insha allahu taala. Programs ezaffe ezimu kutwala nga aba nursing, aba midwifery, abasomesa abo bagenda okufuluma abasinga nga balina emirimu already, era kyova olaba nti olw'ekizibu ekyo ekiriwo mu ggwanga titufulumya abayizi bangi okuva mu university zonna ng'ate industries si nnyingi eziggulwawo, emirimu si mingi egikuliyetingibwawo buli mwaka. Kyetuvudde tulaba nga Islamic University tugenda kwongera kuteeka essira mu masomo ga science. Twaguddewo medicine, tusuubira nti buli musawo anaafuluma agenda kuba nga asobola okufuna omulimu oba okugweteerawo. Tugenda kuteekawo amasomo ga pharmacy oba abakola eddagala n'abo abajjanjaba amannyo. Tuyina ne program eteekawo institutions oba amatendekero ag'ebyemikono nga ago gagenda kutandika okwongera okulaba nti abayizi baffe buli diguli yonna gy'asoma oba ya mascom oba development studies ayinako ka certificate oba ka diploma k'ebyemikono akalala kasomerako. Kati kimusobozese nti guli omulimu ogwa diguli gwasomebwa abanga tasobodde gufuna aba ayina ekirala kyasobola okukola. Ffe tulowooza nga university nti bwe tunaakola ekyo tujja kwongera okumalawo obuzibu abayizi basanga nga bamaze okuva mu universities. Nsigadde ndi Dr. Ahmad Kawesa Sengendo, Senkulu wa Islamic University.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Halima Wakabi Akbar. I am the current director of the Islamic University in Uganda Females Campus. I really like that question. Why have we brought the graduation here? Actually, one of the reasons, there are many reasons, but one of the reasons is that we are thinking as Iuiu, because we have 4 campuses. We have the Iuiu main campus in Bale, we have the Kampala campus in Kibuli, and we have Arua campus in Arua, and then the females campus here in Kampala. So we have an idea that it would be very good to rotate the graduation among the campuses so that people can learn more about Iuiu, and also the students and our stakeholders, the parents and everyone can have a feel of what the other campuses are like. And this campus in particular, the females campus, was opened in 2008. It hosted its first graduation in 2009. This is the second graduation, and why we really wanted to bring it here is to show the stakeholders what a very good environment we have for the female students. It is very beautiful, as you can see it, and also very conducive. So we make available all the spaces that we have in terms of academics, in terms of leadership, in terms of sports, because we feel that the young ladies, they have a lot of potential, And if we can tap into that potential, create a very conducive environment for them, then they have more chances for success. So these are the reasons, some of the reasons why we felt that it is good for us to rotate the graduation, so that our stakeholders can know about the different campuses, and also really to tell the people out there that this is a campus that really supports the female child. I want also to look at it from the Islamic perspective. First of all, I really want to emphasize that education is not just for employment. It's not that you have the education, then you must be employed. No, education is useful in that even if someone is at home, they can know how to do things better, they can bring up their families better. So I think I want to first of all throw away that misconception that many people have, that if you are educated, you must be employed. Secondly, you can employ yourself. Okay, you can be self-employed. And for the young girls and the ladies, this is very, very important. If they can be self-employed, that would be the best. So here we are trying to get them to think about how they can, if they are going out in the world of work, how they can still be principled, how they can be morally upright, and how they can fit into the world of work. We are also looking into the future. We have already had contacts with CESREC, and we're trying to see how we can promote vocational training programs. So we are thinking of introducing, in fact, the curriculum is already in place. We just need to take it through the different processes. We're thinking of fashion and catering. We are thinking of tailoring. We are thinking of these skills that need, hand skills and so on, so that our students can have both their academic paper when they come here and also go out with a skill, so that they can do something. I know now the saying is there are many jobs, many people running for very few jobs. But I think for my case, I would like to bring it from that perspective, that education is in itself a value, and you don't have to be employed by someone else. Even the knowledge, the skills, the attitudes you take in your home, in your community, and in your way of thinking and doing things are very, very important. But also I would like to add that our students, alhamdulillah, we have many of our students who have graduated from the females campus. They are in the world of work, they are in the media, they are in the police force, they are working with accountancy firms and so on. So they are, getting out there, and they are quite confident and articulate, and we hope that they will make a great contribution to their communities also.
Outside, it's not like people have this perspective that when you go out, you start moving door to door looking for jobs. The good thing the course I've been doing is a practical course, and I would like to thank Islamic University in Uganda Females Campus, because it's where I've been studying from, with the skills they've given me, the practical knowledge that I have, and I believe I can set up something for myself. And as I speak right now, with the help of my brother, I've been able to set up something very small that is IT based, and I'm glad to say I think I'm self-employed, moving door to door, looking for jobs. But with the skills that I have, I've managed to put myself somewhere. That is the good thing about Iuiu.
Actually, my urge to others is that they shouldn't sit on their skills. They shouldn't sit on the products that they've got from the Islamic University, especially at Kaboja University, where everything has been explored to us, and it's upon our duty to fulfill that we have been backed, actually. So I would advise my friends out there to don't sit on them. Let them show the world that us as Muslims from Iuiu, we have something that we can do for ourselves. We don't sit on them, we have to act on it.